again, aren't we, Steph?
We are. No more wind.
Bit less wind. Day 3, so we've been struggling to get out, but waters are in, squid, so we go and try and find one. I am tie-dyed. And to answer your question, squid for dinner and squid all over the boat. Steph strikes again. So yet again we've been blown off the water, so we're heading in with a couple of squid, but it's swung right around to the west, so it's a wet ride home for us, unfortunately. Well, there you go. 4 days at 14 miles. We got out twice, total of 3 hours. A few squid. They tell me it's magnificent when it's good. Just wasn't our turn. Windy Western Australia. Windy days at 14 Mile. We're up camp and we've headed to the lagoon, which is about 30 k's further south. Couldn't take the normal road because the road was closed, so we're taking the coastal road, if you call it a road. 30 k's of corrugations with the van in tow, boat on the roof, the whole package. Anyway, let's hope the weather's better when we get down there. So we've stopped in at Warra Station Homestead, basically to have a look about, check it all out. And let Dave and Steph's kids have a romp around before they completely go berserk in the car. Sunset at the lagoon, Ningaloo coast. Well, good morning. After a wet beach launch, we're out at the lagoon. We've got a little offshore breeze, hopefully it stays like that for a couple of hours, and we're heading out. We're in 15 metres of water, gonna bash the bottom, try and get a, you know what it is, a coral trout. Failing that, we'll take anything that's red. Go. Ooh. Oh, no. When it bends, yep, then you wind. Okay. No, back down. Go. And that's how it's done in the books, and how it's done on the TV, and how it's done in this boat. We are on a ton of small emperor. We'll give them a go. Sorry about into the sun, people. Don't need the net, will we, Steph? Got these under control. Oh, still a little bump. Only the one this time, maybe. Bit of activity just at the end. It's taken a while, Steph.
He's an angry bugger. Man, is it a great white?
Just This is well, it's not taking line, so pump and wind, lift up and wind down. And wind down, that's it. Lift up, up and gone. Oh dear. Well,
What do you reckon that was?
we've been bitten off by something. That's an oversized remora. It's obviously following the whales around. And he was a bit greedy. There we go, mate. Right, but the real catch of the day is in that landing net. Have a look at that tricky. What's happened here? What have we got? What have we got? It's a little fish, not the fish we wanted. It's a little bonito, or a little, yep, some sort of little tuna. Keep him up, keep him bent. Well, he isn't the big one that we saw, but... So last night Leeanne thought we were being robbed, and we raced outside to see what was going on. And there's the robbers. And there they are. They're robbing everything.
Oh, it's two
red ones, two Chinamans at once.
Too small?
Yeah. Steps on a Mac tuna, we believe. Now, stop here, see here, go. Keep the rod up, keep plenty of bend in it. Now listen to the reel, whether you're getting line back or not. Now, technique, lift and wind, lift and then wind.
Why did you give this to me?
Because you wanted to catch a big one, and I'm pretty sure the words, I want to catch a tuna, were used. Now you're going to have to lift it up high and go around me, over me. No, we're not. Packing up this morning from the lagoon, heading off to Quobba. Anybody contemplating coming here, you need to be aware of the beach break. Can be a real bugger launching your dinghy, can be quite dangerous in fact. This morning's a bit calmer this morning, but we had 2 mornings pretty sketchy, so I'd suggest get help when you're launching, get help when you're retrieving. Nice place though, not a big campground, and quite enjoyable. The fishing, pretty bloody crazy when you do get out there. So. Afternoon all. Well, after a quick saunter down to Carnarvon, some shopping, petrol, car washes, vacuuming, we're heading to Quobba and the Blowholes campground. That's where we're heading to, hopefully for a few days.
Continue on Blowholes,
and hopefully a bit of fishing, swimming, snorkeling. Yeah, should be good. Well, good morning. Cracking sunrise here at Quobba. But nobody else is going out in their boats, so I'm a bit concerned about finding my way out. So we may have a lay day and see what happens, see if there's anybody else heads out. But I'll take the kids for a swim in the aquarium, take the old GoPro and have a look about. Blow Holes is the Quobba Lighthouse. Come up here, take in the view, catch a few of our whale friends jumping about, and see where we're meant to get out of the bay if we go for a fish.
Today we're going to Red Bluff for a mango smoothie. It's a long drive.
So we've arrived at Red Bluff, and she's windy like everywhere else. There's the day spa down here. So about 60 odd k's from Quobba you get to Red Bluff, and she's pounding it on shore today. The poor old board riders, they're trying their best in a dirty old beach break. A couple of bodyboarders out there trying to bend themselves in half. The reason we've come though is to go to the Red Bluff store to have a smoothie, and this is it. So out on our little adventure we've called into the 3 Mile camp, which like the rest of the coast is getting absolutely pounded by this westerly wind. Pretty busy down there. We'll go and have a look in the shop. So heading north from Quobba Blow Holes towards the station, you come across the memorial for HMAS Sydney, which was lost in 1941. Good vantage point to stop and have a look out to sea as well.
And is it the largest loss of life by any Australian vessel in history? I think so.
There you go.
That and the...
So stop in, so give your respects. So the trip up to Red Bluff and others was not without a victim. The old wooden outboard pad on the back of the edge tracker. She didn't last. She's been served us well, but she died. So time for a new nylon one, I think. Well, we're packed up at Quobba Blow Holes and ready to point it south and on the way home. Been an amazing 4 months, met some great people, had great times, great fish. So time to go home, summertime back in Tassie.